gotta make a tackle, man.
Okay.
All right, that's good.
That's good. Like and subscribe. Hey everybody, welcome back to Common Sense Sports. James and Cody back.
Yep.
It's Thursday today. We're doing our soccer video. Yep. Soccer video. We're going to be talking about Champions League, about the 4 games that were played, and the 4 upcoming games. We're going to give some predictions towards the end of the video on those.
Now, these games were pretty exciting this week.
Yeah. The first one you wanted to talk about was the Roma-Porto.
Yeah, and something, just to give an overview for every one of these games, every one of the goals were scored in the second half.
So for every game.
For every game.
Every goal was scored in the second half. Wow. Which I guess says a lot about adjustments.
Yes.
From the coaching.
Now, Roma was home. They did end up winning 2-1.
Yeah.
And they scored 2 late goals, 70th and 76th minute.
And then Porto scored late too. You said a 79th minute goal.
Now, forgive me if I say a couple of these names wrong. Some of these players I'm not familiar with.
Yeah.
But Zaniolo scored in 2 goals, 70th and 76th minute. It seemed that Roma pretty much dominated the game. They had 9 shots on goal, 14 shots.
Yeah. Yeah.
Porto only had 2 shots on goal.
I was going to say, especially the 9 shots on goal to 2, I think was an even bigger statistic than the 14-7.
Well, and the goal that Porto scored was a 79th minute goal by a sub.
Okay.
So the sub was good.
So was the fresh legs coming on.
Adrian with a goal, 79th minute. Possession, Porto did have 57% possession, but
you said it looked like it was.
it looked like one of those games where Roma just had a lot of offense going.
Yeah, you have the 14 shots, so they were shooting a lot.
They were shooting a lot. They had a lot of offense going.
Yeah.
So the possession really doesn't tell the tale of the game. It's not the tale of the game.
Yeah.
It's which often is in soccer when there's a lot of offense by one team. They don't have a lot of possession because they're shooting on goal.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it was. So Roma 2-1. Good news for Porto. They did get an away goal,
which helps.
So they'll be back home. If they can get a 1-0, they'll be tied on aggregate.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they can get 2 goals. So of course, if Roma scores 1, how the tiebreakers work, in case you're not familiar with in the Champions League. The tiebreaker is for the aggregate, whether you agree with it or not agree with it. The away goals are the tiebreaker.
If it's tied, right? If it's tied after the 2 legs, it's the away. Whoever has more away goals.
Whoever has more away goals
goes through. Yeah.
So if Porto gets that home goal and Roma doesn't score, it's tied on aggregate.
Yeah.
So.
Were you wanting to? I guess the next game is probably. I guess would it be a surprise? A big surprise? Would it be to you? I guess
Manchester
the fact that
United,
they were away.
Well,
make it the bigger surprise.
yeah, the Manchester United versus PSG. Manchester United just got bullied in this game, and you could tell PSG was frustrating.
Yeah, because they had 17 fouls.
Yeah, Manchester United had 17 fouls, and there was a red card in this game, and it's a shame because it was so late to such a big player.
Yeah.
And Pogba got the red card, so that really hurts the midfield. And there were some struggles here. It wasn't a weaker Manchester United team. They were trying to win the game.
Yeah. One thing you were talking about was how they played where they were playing Rashford and Lukaku didn't play.
Yeah. Before we get into any more stats, that kind of bothered me a little bit, and I didn't agree with that. I don't know if there's anything wrong with Lukaku. I don't think there is. But they played with a 4-3-3 attacking formation. They didn't have a false 9, which means they didn't have the center forward playing back behind the wings.
Yeah.
They had Rashford playing up top almost as I call it a target man, because whenever I have my wings playing further back than the center forward, I like to get crosses in.
Yeah, he's the guy that he's playing the furthest forward,
right.
So he's the one that you're going to target the most, yeah.
And I would have put Lukaku there as just a big body.
Bigger, stronger. I mean, he's not slow either. I mean, he's quick.
Right, to force back, especially with attacking formation, force back PSG's 4-4-1-1.
Yeah, because it seems like with that, they'd probably be trying to clog the middle up some.
Well, they were clogging the middle up, and it seemed like, and you could tell by these stats, there were 17 fouls. So Manchester United was getting a little bullied around in the midfield.
Yeah.
There were a lot of yellow cards, 5 yellows, which you expect with formations like this.
Even PSG had 4 yellows. I mean,
Well, they clashed, and Pogba got the red card again. PSG had 4 yellows, like you said. Here's the big one to me.
it might be the same stat that I was thinking of too.
1 shot on
Yeah,
goal.
that's the exact thing I was going to say. 1 shot on goal out of 10 shots.
Out
It's
of
not
10
like they didn't
shots.
have shots. You know?
So, like I said, it seemed like that Manchester United was not able to push back
yeah,
the midfield of PSG and were forced to shoot.
I'm assuming with 1 shot on target and 10 shots, they're probably shooting
Bad shots.
further out. Probably too. Yeah, bad shots too.
PSG had 12 shots with 5 on target. So PSG just finished. Now, Kimpembe scored from a corner, assisted by Di Maria.
Who got the other assist? Di Maria got both
So,
assists.
so Di Maria had a really good game.
Yeah.
And Mbappe scored later from an assist by Di Maria. But it just seemed like it was just coming. PSG was just going to win this game.
And I mean, if you really look at the stats, it doesn't seem like Manchester United's defense played that bad.
No,
I mean,
But-
especially considering
they were just frustrated.
PSG had the possession and the shots. So,
I
I mean,
And people might discuss this, but I blame Mourinho. Say what you want about him. I think he's a great coach. He's very accomplished, but he does have a lot of clashes with teammates because he has. A lot of people in soccer have big egos,
oh yeah.
and I think he might have the biggest ego out of any soccer coach there is. And it's
I was thinking about the sport. It's not like your typical sport where you have all players from the same country. You have people from all over the world on these teams. So you have different customs, different ways people. So managing a soccer team to me would be even harder because you have so many people from so many different places. It just seems like it would be fun, but it would be hard.
Well, that's true, but in this case, a lot of these people are European.
True, they are.
That are on the team.
French and English, things like that. Yeah.
And Mourinho, excuse me if I'm wrong about this, but I think he's Portuguese.
Portuguese, I'm pretty sure he's Portuguese.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he is. So they're all European. But I know what you're saying, and
Yeah.
I agree with you. But Manchester United just got bullied in this
Yep.
game. Tottenham, now the result in this game doesn't really
Reflect on the
reflect
way
on
was
the way the
played.
game went.
Yeah.
First half was kind of boring.
Stats.
Not really boring, just not.
Just kind of a stalemate.
It was kind of a stalemate. Tottenham, once they got something going, they just dominated after that in the second
It was
half.
one of those where you're thinking, I mean, they scored, what minute was it that they scored in? What was their first goal?
I don't know, but they scored with the first shot on goal they had.
Okay, and then it seems like, I think sometimes these teams will get, especially in the tournaments like this where the goal difference matters more.
I can't remember what minute
I
they.
think they'll push forward more, and of course that's going to open things up. And Tottenham had, they were playing so many guys forward anyway. They were playing a 3 at the back formation.
I didn't write down what minute they scored the first goal in, but Son scored their first goal.
But I mean, they scored in the 83rd and 86th.
Well, yeah, they scored. They scored late. They
It
scored
seems like maybe Dortmund was pushing, so it caused maybe opened it up for them to score.
Well,
late
here's
in the game,
the possession first, 53% to 47.
which is not it's about even.
It's even 13 to 5. Now Tottenham did have more 13 to 5 fouls. Tottenham had 13 fouls
Yeah,
to Dortmund's 5.
so they were probably more aggressive.
That kind of shows that with the corners. Tottenham had more corners. That was because of the late push.
So it was 6-1, 6-1.
6-1.
corners, Yep.
Same shots on goal, 5 to 5.
Yeah.
Tottenham did have more shots, 15 to 6, 15 to Dortmund 6.
Yeah.
But the formations, and I'm not used to this formation at all that Tottenham used.
Yeah, the 3-4.
The 3-4-1-3.
Just an odd. It sounds odd. I mean, even saying it sounds odd.
They
I had
clogged
to
up-
count when you said it to make sure that was 11.
Well, to me, I would use this as a counter-attacking formation. Maybe that's why they scored so many goals back-to-back from one another.
Yeah.
It almost seems like they broke on Dortmund's failures.
Yep.
So, Son scored the first shot on target that Tottenham even had,
Yep.
and then they just went off.
You said it was a volley. You said
volley.
The 83rd minute.
I think it was from
goal a volley.
REA, 83rd minute goal. I think it was an assist from REA. I think. You can blast me in the comment section if I'm wrong, but it was an 83rd minute volley. Vertonghen had a lot to do with. He played really
Yeah,
well.
you were talking about Vertonghen.
86 minute goal. Again, Tottenham. So Tottenham, they didn't dominate the game until late in the game.
Later on, yeah.
So it's just one of those games where they just went off late.
Yep.
And then our last game. Now this one was kind of a heartbreak for Ajax.
Yeah, especially being at home.
Being at home. Real Madrid was away in this one. Real Madrid ended up winning 2-1.
1-1 going into the
87th
87th minute, and then Asensio scored.
Asensio scored. Benzema scored in the 60th, and Ziyech scored in the 75th.
They could have just kept that draw.
Yeah.
Huge.
And this game I didn't watch. I think if maybe it was because of Real Madrid's caliber, maybe they were just playing back and playing a little bit more defensive, trying to get that draw. Of course, they were at home. Maybe they were pushing. So, but the game was even, regardless. The game was even.
It was 50-50 possession.
50-50 possession. Fouls were about dead even.
Yeah, the shots were almost dead even.
Yep. Shots on
Shots
goal.
on goal were just one difference. So, I mean, it was a good game by Ajax.
And the formations were pretty much 4-3-3 for Real Madrid and a 4-2-3-1
And I mean,
for Ajax.
going in, looking at that game, that's the one you'd probably say would be the most lopsided, but it ended up being.
And I thought it was
closer
going to be.
games.
I thought it was going to be. You know, we were going to talk about this last week.
Yeah, and then we
And
ended
we
up
kind of
waiting.
we held off from it, and I'm glad we did.
Yeah.
Because we were going to talk about these games, the results. Again, a heartbreak for Ajax. They go away to Real Madrid. I don't see them doing too well. And we'll get into the upcoming games this next week,
Yeah.
starting with Liverpool
Liverpool and Bayern.
against Bayern Munich. Now, Liverpool's home.
Bayern's one of those teams that have been around, they've been good for so long, but they're aging a little bit. I mean, they got some decent young players, but their best players are getting older.
I have Liverpool winning this game. I wrote 2-1. I think maybe they went 3-1. Maybe because of that reason, they're aging a little bit. I don't think they're at their prime.
I mean,
anymore.
Liverpool's attack is just so hard to stop.
Liverpool's just dominating this year.
Yeah.
They're clashing with Man City for the title race in the not the Champions League, the Premier League. So I have Liverpool winning this game 2-1. They're at home, so I think they win this game against Bayern.
I think I'm going to say 3-1. I think I'm going to say 3-1 Liverpool.
So regardless, we agree that Liverpool's going to win this
Yeah.
game. These games are on Tuesday, by the way. Liverpool versus Bayern, and then Lyon versus Barcelona.
Yep.
Now Lyon is home against Barcelona. I think Barcelona wins.
I know
this game.
Messi's been injured some this year. I'm not sure if he's going to play in this game, but even still,
I have-
Barcelona's so hard to stop.
Well, you look at the game with Ajax and Real Madrid.
Yeah,
Champions League games can always surprise you.
yeah.
But I went with Barcelona 3-1. I think Barcelona still has the caliber to win this. Like they always do. I think they dominate this game.
You know what? I'm going to kind of go out on a limb. I'm going to say a draw. I'm going to say 1-1 draw, and I think Barcelona will pull it out at home when they go back home. But
Could
you know
be.
what? I'm going to say a 1-1 draw here. I'm going to give them a shot.
Could be, and I almost hope it is just for like viewership.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say 1-1 there. 1-1 draw.
Now those two games are on Tuesday. Now we go into the games on the 20th, I think. Man City against Schalke.
Yeah, Schalke's home, right?
Schalke's home. But I'm giving my same reasons for this. Not because Man City is my favorite team. I just think that with Man City's just overall capabilities, kind of like Liverpool,
Yep.
I think they dominate Schalke, even
What
though
score
they're
do you
away.
got?
3-1. I have Man City winning
I'm going
3-1.
to say 2-0. 2-0 Man City. I think I'm going to go there.
Either way, I think Man City.
It's
wins
hard
this
to
game.
hold people, to no goals, but I think it's going to be 2-0. That's what I'm going to say.
Now we get our last game.
Which is probably the one I would look forward to the most.
Yeah, Juventus versus Atletico, and of course we all know Higuain's out on loan to Chelsea from Juventus.
Yeah.
But they do have CR7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh yeah.
And
It's
this,
weird saying that, isn't it? Saying he's
Yeah.
not Real Madrid anymore.
he kind of fits in that uniform though.
He does.
It's weird.
It
It's
looks
almost
good
like-
on him.
It's weird. It almost looks like that jersey fits on him more than the other ones.
It's funny.
It's just weird. It looks like he belongs there.
I've seen him at Real Madrid so long though. It's just weird.
I know.
But yeah, they got
But I have
Cristiano
Juventus
Ronaldo.
winning this 3-1.
3-1. I'll agree. I think it will. Atletico will get a goal. I'll say 3-1. I'll say 3-1 too.
That's it for our games.
Yeah,
I mean,
I think that's pretty much all we got today. It was a Champions League. Was always fun because you get teams from different leagues playing each other, and almost like the World Cup. You get all these people from different places playing against each other. So stuff like that's fun to watch.
Anyway, guys, this video is a little bit longer. We talked about Champions League today.
Had a lot of games to go through.
Stay tuned tomorrow. We're announcing our new sport that we're going to be talking
Yeah, we're
about.
gonna be announcing the new sport.
Got some of the equipment in today. It's pretty cool. I like the
I
stuff.
haven't even seen it yet, so I'm looking forward to seeing it later on.
We bought some of the stuff today.
Yeah.
Couple
A
items.
couple things today.
We did we did get a new soccer goal. I'm going to show that on camera tomorrow. Too.
Yeah.
So we'll show off a bunch of new stuff on camera, but that's been it with.
I'm looking forward to that, though. I'm looking forward to announcing the new sport.
Yeah, the new challenge is coming up this weekend.
Yep.
But that's been it with Common Sense Sports. Cody and James. Always remember, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment. Please leave a comment letting us know what you want to see, just so we can interact with you. We want some fan interaction. We want to talk to you guys.
Yeah.
But that's it for us.
All right. Yeah. Stay tuned for the challenge coming up next.
Yep.
And always remember social media sites down in the description box: Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Yep. You'll have a good day.
Good day.
Hey everybody, this is Cody and James again with Common Sense Sports. Back with our Thursday soccer challenge.
Thursday soccer challenge. Free kick challenge today.
Pat's back with us. You say hi, Pat.
Hello.
This is James's dad. He's going to be competing with us, just not in this challenge. It hurts to kick the ball, doesn't it? Yeah, it wouldn't be good for him to do this, and I think I'm injured.
I'm gonna embarrass myself enough anyway.
So this will be like the baseball challenge last week where we couldn't do anything. There's a bunch of edits and we both look stupid. So.
All right.
We ready?
Cody's gonna go first. I'm gonna be in goal.
Okay. We do have a goalkeeper. The challenge goes, I get 1 point since I did play soccer. If James scores on me, he gets 2. So that's how we'll do it. And it'll just be like the challenges last week. And what's the forfeit this week?
What did we decide on? Like the ice bucket challenge?
Yeah, we'll do the ice bucket challenge.
Dump a bucket of ice water on top of somebody. It's cold here right now, so that's gonna make it even worse.
So we ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
All right, let's do it.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Block it. You're supposed to go back and get that. Uh-oh.
Ready, James?
Go.
Kicking it right to him, man.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. That's great. What are you doing? 4. No, 4. Stop it.
So I couldn't aim when I was in high school, so now I kick it right down the middle every time, and he says, what, 6?
What?
I got 4 points.
All right, this is James. I'm gonna have a little bit of a handicap, a little bit closer than Cody was.
You get 2 points per
He won
shot,
the
right?
soccer challenge last week. I get 2 points per shot. He got 4 on his first try, or on his 10 tries. So I have to get 3 to win, 2 to tie. Let's go.
All right.
Young Pele at work.
Yeah, Pele. Damn.
I can, man.
It's them Ronald McDonald's that he's got on. Damn.
Damn, man, I can't get any power. All right, 0 points my first try. Look like I'm playing 6 and under out here. So I'm gonna try and at least get 1 in.
Kick the corner. Oh! Better make one. Oh man, what are you doing?
Kicking.
Oh, went in.
I've heard you've had some rough times recently, but you know, I don't think it should get you down. I think you're great.
As you can see, because of my inferior skill level, I tied. Because I was closer and got 2 points for each goal.
I should have saved that, man.
All right.